let me brief. This topic I am going to read out to you is directing the flow. Our power as consumers. Consumers means, like customers. It doesn't take a family fortune to direct dollars into the world with the power of your commitments and integrity. In my years of partnership with Barbara and ultimately thousands of other contributors, I have seen this transformative power of money in any amount. Each of us, as individuals, gives money this generative power when we make even the most routine choices with intention. We can consciously put money in the hand of projects, programs, companies, and vendors we respect and trust, and even approach paying tax as a way of expressing our commitment and investments as citizens. We have much more power than perhaps we realize to direct our financial resources in ways that support, empower, and express what we believe in. It takes courage to direct the flow, but with each choice we invest in the world as we envision it. We can consciously choose, for instance, whether to spend our money on products or entertainment that are violent and destructive to the psyche of our children, or invest in activities that enrich the experience of life and deepen their appreciations of it. We can choose whether to buy into the imagery of success or style, or to invest our money in ways that nourish the inner life. We can use these great resources of money to affirm those companies whose products and people support the well-being of our children and our communities, as we can get caught up in spending to get more simply because we can, and find ourselves accumulating things that eventually only burden us with excess, clutter our homes, and end up in a landfill. I know because I've done it myself. Okay, as a consumer, as a person who hold the money, where we put the money is very, very, very important. And what I'm saying is, one of the smart way of putting money is, first, when you put money, each money when you are putting in as a seed. So for example, every money that we go out, we can say is we are planting a seed. Okay, so if we plant a seed money in a charity, then the karma that you get, the more money you give, the more money you will attract. That is how the universe works. So if you put money buying something like branded good, for example, you will attract attention and maybe look like great lifestyle, but your intention is only benefit yourself and the company that you purchase from. But let's example, if the money you invested the money to self-improvement, for example, self-development, the same amount of money you can use to purchase branded bag, or you can use to invest in yourself, to learn more knowledge, to have evolve in terms of mental, physical, or spiritual. So some of people, they prefer to use the money or direct the money to buy branded bag. Because why? Because it can see, people know that they're carrying branded bag, so they know that they have this image of like doing very well, or like atas. I'm not against those people, but each of us are different. Okay, so some people rather invest in a self-development themselves, and some people rather invest in stock market so that it can grow more money. Because when you invest in stock market, you are actually directing the money to give the company that is you are investing, and then for them to operate the business so that they can give you more profits, in return. So yeah. Today I speak very makes sense, because initially I have this belief and I invest, I fear of loss in my investment. But a few minutes or few seconds ago, I just speak the way I look at investment is, after reading this book, it becomes mentally smart and also spiritually smart. Okay, I just thought of something that when I invest, I actually directing my money into the company that I'm investing, for them to earn more profits for my money, so the money it flows. So in that way, so how I choose to invest, I must make sure that the company that I invest, I know the company, in terms of that I must know what is the business model and what is the business mode. And I also must know that in 10 years is the company will be still around. In terms of recession, can the company cope? Yeah, so yeah, I just thought that if I think that way, then I shouldn't have that fear of like investing, because I lost money before, and whenever I invest, I feel this how is that called, the past experience. I need to release it. In fact, I released it already yesterday, but today there's some aha moment, the way I look at things in terms of investment. Yeah, thanks to the Soul of Money, I had this aha moment in the way that how I should look for investment, and how I should direct the money into the investment to the companies that I can understand or make sense, or this business is serving the communities in an integrity way. Yeah, that is the kind of company I should look for. Yeah, okay, so that is for investment. And as for other spending on, some people spending on food. So when you spend on food, other than you take a photo in the food and then post it in the Instagram, you can also put a conscious intention that when you pay them to the restaurant owners will direct the flow to the staff salary, to pay their vendors, and also of course the profit is for their families and also shareholders, members. So every single dollars that you contribute as a consumers, it means a lot energetically. $1 maybe not is small money, but in terms of when we consciously put it direct to the whoever service that is exchanged with your experience, then yeah, then the thoughts is very, very important. Actually, this is not just for the customers, but it's for you, more for you to have a different feeling of, or different experience of, like being controlled or being happy of, as a consumers, instead of like a feeling maybe spend so much, the cost of living so high, instead of complaining cost of living so high, if restaurant very expensive, the food is not nice. You can actually direct your feelings or experience in different way, by as if you are donating your money to them, but you, in actual fact, is actually you are not. But when we look at the flow of the money, is actually is, yeah, logically is actually is, we direct the money to whoever that you are buying from, and then you put an effort consciously that this money goes to this A, then A will go to B, B will go to C. So then this flow will be very, very positive, and in return, you will have more positive opportunities that attract into your life. Okay, for more money, more income. Okay, so yeah, basically that's what I share regarding of this, the truth telling about, regarding of our power as a consumers. So we have the power to choose what kind of experience you want. Okay, good.